Okay. Right. So just leave your band for a sec and just come to mobilize. Taking a deep breath in and out. And just mobilizing your hips and your pelvis area and switch around. So really focusing on that lower back easing off, going one way and then the other way. Bringing your arms up and coming in and out. So come in, breathe in and hold and exhale and out. In and hold, exhale and out. One more, inhale and exhale, and then we're going to partner that with a side stretch. So we'll go 4 side stretches, 4 back stretches. So coming up and over, and then bringing it back to your chest and your back. 2 more of these. 1 more. And then back to your stretches. You can put your hand on your leg to try and increase that stretch. 4, up and over. Nice and steady. Feeling your body mobilizing. That's it. Taking your band or your towel, bringing it up and back, and then coming down, just holding down to your toes, coming up. That's it, and reach forward and up and over your toes. You've got mobility here of your chest and of your hips, coming down and reach up and over. This time, come up and over to one leg, and then come up and over to the other leg. So just trying to encourage the mobilization of our joints and flexibility. That's it, and then bring it up and hold. And then you're going to come to the side. So it's a bit of a deeper stretch to the side because you can pull this band down and you can push against. So you're up and over and push against. Nice. So really getting into the side. If you look up to the ceiling as well, we'll start to open up that chest as you come up and over. And then we're going to bring it back to the pelvic rolls. So just hold your towel or your band up here and pull against so you can feel the strengthening of your back. And just roll the ball. That's it. Encourage the movement of your pelvis. That's it. And then releasing it down. So 1 more for your back here. Your hands coming inside of your legs. You pull and reach up. So as if I'm pulling a bow and then I reach up. Lovely mobilization of your upper back. Bring it up and extend. Bring it up and extend. So 4 more of these. That's it, and then just bring it to a sitting cat-cow. So my hands are on my knees and my chest pushes out and in, out and in. Okay, so let's move on to some strengthening. If you want to put a band on your legs, you can. You're going to go into bridge. So if you want to put a band on, put a band just above your knees. Sit at the top of your mat. And you're just going to walk forward Push those hips up. If you need to hold on to the floor, hold on to the floor. Or extend up, close your eyes, and hold. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, let that breath travel through your body all the way to your toes. When you're ready, dip your hips all the way down to the floor and then come up and squeeze those glutes. And repeat. So you come all the way down and squeeze. And try and mobilise your spine. So your spine folds down onto the ball and then it folds all the way up with your glutes squeezing as you come up to the bridge. So fold down onto the ball. Slowly fold up. You've got the mobilisation of your spine. And just keep going with that movement, coming down. Then my tailbone, as it comes to the floor, it's pointed down towards the floor. As I come up, my tailbone slowly then points up to the crease behind my knees. So I'm strengthening my back, I'm mobilising my back, and then bring it up to bridge. Hold it there in bridge. Take your hands to your hips, and you're about to take your hips a little bit further up. Hold it there. And then you're going to pulse your knees out against that band. It's fine if you don't have a band. And just feel it in your outer glutes. Keep lifting those hips up so you can really feel it in the outer part of your glutes. Focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then just hold for that last 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to walk up to the ball. You can keep your band on or off, and you're going to slowly roll back to the ball and then slowly roll up. Slowly roll back and slowly roll up. Now come up with a twist. So you're rolling back onto the ball and come up and twist. You can always hold 2 counts here or 2 light weights. Start to increase the intensity slightly. Now come to the position on the ball where you can just pulse. Try to release your neck. Don't hold any tension in your neck. If you are holding tension in your neck, come further down onto the ball. And just pulse back and forth, squeezing your stomach. And then bring in a twist. So coming up and over. That's it. Right, squeeze that stomach for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more for the stomach. We're going to do a windmill. So one hand touches the floor and then one hand comes out. So you're coming up. So one hand out to the side. If you go for one side, for the other side. You can always hold on to a weight here if you want to. Going back and forth. So just keep swapping for one side, for the other side. Go back as far as you feel you want to. You can go right back and squeeze up. Make sure you keep changing sides. For one side, and then for the other side. Okay, one more set on each side. So if it's too hard to go all the way back, you just go back to where you feel you're comfortable to go. So last 30 seconds here, and then we'll go back out into the bridge. So when you're ready, come out into the bridge. If you want to, you can always hold a weight here at the top for just a bit of extra resistance. Then once you're ready, come back to tapping the floor and then coming up. Tapping the floor and then coming up and squeezing those glutes. Inhaling, exhaling on the effort as you're coming back up into the bridge. Really squeeze your glutes as you come up. Well done. And then we're going to take it up into bridge, half bridge, and then squeezing your legs out. So they're pushing out against that band, feeling the outer part of your glutes. With your weight, you can always put your weight on your hip so you've got more resistance. Sit, squeeze for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hold here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest off, come back up. This time, we're going to come up and do sidewalks with the band. Having the ball in front of you, bring your chest up. You're going to walk to the side with the ball in front of you and then push down. So I've got side, walk, and as I come to the end, I can push my ball away from me and I can feel the squat. I'm going to push my ball to the side so you can see. So as I come into the squat, I'm pushing out into the band. As I walk to the side, I'm feeling it in my glutes, and as I push out into the band, I can feel it in my glutes. So I'm walking in a semi-squat position. That's it, and squeeze down. Brilliant. Feel all those glutes activate. That's it. That's it. Working those glutes. And then take it to the center and just take it to a squat and come halfway up. Squat and then come up. Squat. So you'll be pushing your ball out and then come up. And 4 more squats. 4, 3, 2. We're going to go back to sit-ups. 1, shake those legs off. Take the band off if you need to. And come back into your sit-ups. So to start with a pulse. So pulse for 4, coming straight, and then 4 with a twist. Just stay here for another minute, go in your own time. 4 straight. As you come up, pull your stomach in, try and focus from your pelvis to underneath your ribs. And bring in that twist. Squeeze that stomach so it's active. So you're having to engage. Your stomach is what's pulling you up. That's it. Strengthening your core. And then we're going to take it back to the windmill. You can put a weight in your hand if you wish. Coming down and then back. 4 on one side. 4 on the other. You can make this more dynamic by going quicker, or you can stay with the slow and controlled. Just squeeze that stomach. Lovely. Coming back and squeeze as you come up. Inhale and exhale. Keep switching sides every 4. Just focus on that stomach. So your intentions are all about the core, feeling stronger. If you want to add in a twist, you can always twist it over to your foot. Keep switching every 4, another 30 seconds. squeeze that stomach. From here, we're going to be going into squats to planks. Last 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, rest up. Okay, still working the legs. Coming up, you can still have your band on. Coming into a squat, and then rolling out into a plank. And hold for a few seconds, lift your hips up. Descend back into a squat, and then come out into your plank. So it's a bit of a mobilisation exercise as well as a strengthening. I'm not coming all the way up out of my squat and I'm pushing my ball forward. So it's like a roll out and my stomach has to engage and then it has to engage to pull myself back up. So it's just singles coming out. Then. Another few more. It might be you just get to here and you feel that's enough. And then you use your core and your hips to pull back. Good, 3, 2, 1, rest off. We're coming back to our squat walks. So with the squat walks, make sure your back isn't rounded. Bring your back up. So we're squat walking to the side. But this time we'll come out into a plank and come up, squat walk to the side. Those who are not happy coming out to a plank, you just do a squat. So you're walking to the side. You can always do a plank one side and then just do a squat the other side. So I'm using my band to add tension. My knees leading the movement. I'm nice and low. And on this movement here, I'm really focusing on my plank. Now, those that want to, add in a roll one way and the other way as you come out for your plank. Make sure you're nice and low on your squat walks. You can just be squatting now, you don't have to be coming out to the plank. So another 15 seconds here. Just make the most of each movement. Then. Nice. Squeeze those legs. 3, 2, 1. Hop the band off. And we're going to lie on the floor into dolphin pose so we can give our back a bit of time. So coming down onto the floor, pop your legs on top of the ball, pop your hands down, lift your hips up. When you're ready, bring your hands off, half or squeeze up. You can take your hands to your hips, and in this position here, feel free to close your eyes. Taking a deep breath in, and then slowly releasing that breath out. If you find you need to come down, you exhale as you come down. Feel your back soften to the floor and then squeeze up and hold. So inhale for 4, hold that breath. Exhale for 4, but feel your breath as if it's flowing through your body. It's flowing through your body all the way to your toes. So you're recharging your body through relaxation, but also strengthening. And hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, softening down and just roll in just to ease off your back. Take both the ball up and we're going to come into reverse curl. So you're slowly releasing the ball down. The ball is adding weight to this movement and it's the extending this motion here that's really making your stomach work. So it's super slow. You can hold your hands up above and then come down. You might find it easier to hold onto a sofa to give you that little bit more of an anchor. So really slow, really slow. Squeeze up. And really slow down. One more, and then we're going to take it into dead bugs. Bringing it up into center, you might want to release your legs off to have a little bit of a rest. Bring your legs up so your hands and your feet are on the bowl. Same leg, same arm is coming off and extending out and away. You can apply pressure to the ball with your hand and your leg, and you'll feel more pressure within the movement of the dead bug. Brilliant. To make it easier, you shorten the lever. Drive that lower back into the floor. And try and really get that core to work. 4 more. Extend if you can. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to finish off this set with oblique touches. So you're coming up and touching to the side. You can either do this as half flexion like this, or you can come up and over, or you can always do a jackknife if you want. So don't mind if you're coming up and you're meeting in the center, or you're coming up and coming over to the side. That's it, so it gives your legs a little bit of a breather. That's it, more working that core. That's it, nice. Exhale as you come up. That's it. And now squeeze your stomach as you come up for those last few. So squeeze and twist. Simple activation of our oblique of the side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest up, comes back into your dolphin pose. Hands on the floor to start with, and come up. Squeeze those glutes. Now those that want to have a go for a single leg dolphin pose. You can hold or you can tap and then squeeze up. If you're doing a single leg, just go for 4, count of 4 or 4 singles on one leg, and then 4 singles on the other leg. Or you can be here in your dolphin pose. Focus on your breath. And hold it here just another 30 seconds. Pull that tummy in, squeeze your glutes. If you're going single, hold a little bit as you come to the top. Then, so you can mix this up. You can always have a go at doing a single leg dolphin pose hold. And your hips closer to the floor to make it easier. Three, 2, 1, and soften there and back to reverse curl. So your feet come around the balls, so it's coming to the ears, and you squeeze up. Really slowly down, so you're focusing on the tension as you come down to the floor. Come up and focus on that tension building as you reverse the curl down. That's it. So you can do a little raise of your hips as you come up to your hands. Raise. And those that want to can always extend without the ball touching the floor. So you come up, and then you can extend without touching the floor. Or you just keep here on your reverse curl. That's it. Now explore this movement. How can you make it harder and more challenging for yourself without losing that strengthening? 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. Just ease those legs off. Okay, so we go back into dead bug, but this time opposite hand, opposite arm. So my opposite hand, opposite leg are on the ball, and then I extend. Lifting my tailbone slightly off the floor to feel my stomach engage. Pushing my supporting hand and leg into the ball. Shortening the lever as you need to. Drive. Okay, you could take it to doubles on one side and then doubles on the other side. Okay. And then take it back to singles on each side. Now, as you come out, you can pulse and then come up. So come out and pulse and then come up. You can do this with a shortened lever as well. So I come out and I pulse and then I come up. 3, 2, 1, bring it down, then we come to our obliques. Either half flexion coming up and over, or come up and over to the side. So slowly releasing down to the floor. But if you can, take it to that knife. So you're extending out and then you're coming in. Last 10 seconds here. Three, 2, 1. Take it into dolphin pose. Bring your hands up, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Deep breath in. Slow exhale out to your toes. Deep breath in. And exhale through your toes. Squeeze those hips up, strengthen your back, strengthen your glutes, pull your stomach in. Hold yourself there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften down, back to reverse curls. We're just going to each exercise again, but for a shorter time. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, into dead bird. Same arm, same leg. Same arm, same leg. Stay on one side. 4 on one side, and then 4 on the other side. You're extending out, coming up to the ball. Extend. 4 on one side, 4 on the other. Four on one side, 4 on the other. And once you finish your set, just breathe your legs down and just ease them off. And then last one for the obliques, coming up and over. So 4, 3, 2, and then one more. Nice. Okay, coming up. can either hold on to a chair if you want to, and coming up, you're going to push back and hold, and then come up and hold. Come down, push back and hold, and then come up and hold. So my front leg, I'm hinging at my knee, my hips are going back, and then they come up. So pushing back, reach with my hands, and then come up. Pushing back, and coming up. 2 more. Push back, hold, and then come up. 1 more, then we change sides. Down, hold, and then come up. Well done, change sides. So slowly down, hold, and come up. Don't hold on to something. Making sure that knee does not go over your toes. So we're pushing our hips back, right back glute. Squeeze as you come up. Two more. So we're going to take it into reverse lunge. So you can hold the ball, one leg goes in front, one leg goes top. You can bring the ball up here to the ceiling, or you hold it here for support. Now with the ball, you're going to come down, you're going to try and twist one way, and then twist the other way. If you don't have room, you can bring the ball here, and twist one way, twist the other. So then add in a tap down. Twist one way, twist the other center, and then lunge down. Twist one way, twist the other, come to center, and then tap your knee down if you can. That's it. 1 more, then we'll swap sides. So twist one way, twist the other, and tap, and then change your legs over. If you're wobbly, put your feet further apart. That's it. Nice. 2 more. Okay, then to weight on hands. So we're going to come out into a front support. Popping your feet on the ball. And hold it here. Then you're going to tuck, tap side to side, then hold and tuck. This feels too hard. Just come back to the sit-ups, to what you did, which you did at the start. So I'm lifting my leg up. You can always roll the ball side to side slightly and come up. You can always have more leg on the ball to make it easier as well. You can roll the ball slightly side to side to help. And then squeeze in and out. 1 more. That's it, and then ease it off. Ooh, give your wrists a rest. And then we come back to our single leg. So when you're ready, again, we're just going to come down and hold, and then come up. Come down and hold, and come up. You can reach. And you're just focusing on that balance, pulling your stomach in. Tap your core with that stability. Another 20 seconds on this leg. So you can take it as slow as you want, or you can be more dynamic. That's it, another 10 seconds, working on our single leg strength. 3, 2, 1, well done. Change legs. And again, same on the other. Coming down and up. Inhaling and exhaling. Try and get your ankle and your knee in your hip. Be in line as you come down. And squeeze your glute as you come up. Then another 15 seconds here. Take your time. Three, 2, 1, done. Okay, so the reverse lunge. Coming down again and twist side to side and then dip down for your reverse lunge. So you come side to side and then dip down. If it's too hard going side to side, you could always just practice dipping and holding on that side. So, my emails are bringing 10 seconds. To side, side, and dip. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. That's it. Coming side to side, and then dip. Very good. So nice and slow and calm. One more. And we'll go back to our tucks and toe taps, but do your sit-ups on the ball if you prefer. Okay? So to come onto the ball, I put my hands down first, put my leg on the ball. If you want to just stay here and practice here, that's fine. Or maybe just tuck. If you can, toe tap side to side. That's it. So tuck to toe tap in your own time. That's it. 20 seconds left. That's it. Keeping your shoulders over your wrists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest up. Cool. Okay, grab a drink, have a little breather, then grab a couple of cans or 2 light weights. Where are my cans? Okay, so we're going to focus on arms. I'm going to sit on the ball. Give yourself a little pelvic roll, just to ease off. That's it. Okay. Arms are going to come out to the side, and they're going to circle backwards. As you circle backwards, squeeze your back. And then take them forwards. And backwards. And forwards. Okay, you're going to bring the cans or weights in, and then take it out and squeeze your back. Forwards, and out, and squeeze. So it's really slow and steady. When your arms start to have too much, bring them down, give them a shake, and then let them come back up. Take them out and hold here. One is going to come up to the ceiling and down. One up to the ceiling and down. And we just repeat. They're nice and controlled. Now, focus on your pelvic floor. Pull up your pelvic floor as your hand's coming up. And then release as your hand comes down. Bring your hands to the sides and then take them into wings. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, rest off those shoulders. So we're going to go into backs. So you're going to rest one foot on the bowl. So you've got a slight single leg. Hinge at your hips and you're going to squeeze up your back. So my shoulder blades are squeezing together. My head is in line with my body. And you want to hinge. You're hinging at your hips. You're trying to get your back to be parallel to the floor. That's it, squeeze those shoulder blades. Really nice one for your back. And then switch sides when you're ready. So it is still arms, but it's back as well. That's it. And then just keep switching legs. So for one side, for the other side is probably enough. Try and have 2 sets on each leg. Hinge and squeeze. Strengthening that back. That's it. Switch sides again if you haven't. And then just finish that off. Come down to sitting, and we do one more round of our shoulders. So starting up, we're going to come down to the centre and up to start with. That's it. And then bring them down. So we're going to go together and then up. And nice and slow together and up. Together and up, together and up, and then hold and take it into wings. So nice and controlled. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there and then take it back together to up. 3 more together. 2 more. 1 more, and then we take it back to 4 wings, so nice and controlled. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 more set, see if you can do it. Together, and up. 3 more. Together, and up. 2 more. Together. 1 more. My arms are sore. And then 4 wings. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, rest off. Okay, so for our triceps, you can put your knee on the ball to help. And I have 2 cans and 1 hand. My elbow is high and I'm squeezing up. You can always use light weights for this. So squeeze up on one side. As I lengthen, I'm going to squeeze that muscle. So it's all down the back of my arm. So up and squeeze. So if you want added balance, you put a knee and a hand on the bowl, just to add in a little bit of balance kick. So squeeze. That's it. 3, 2, 1, and then change sides. So it feels so balanced on this side. So elbow high. You don't want your elbow to be down here or you won't feel it in your tricep. Your elbow wants to be nice and high so you can feel those muscles strengthen. That's it. So really squeeze at the top. Brilliant. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just ease them off. Come to sit on the ball and just stretch off those triceps. So one side, then the other side. So I'm opening up, coming down, my elbow, putting my elbow down, and pushing my hands down to the middle. Those that can, you can always grab one here. And then develop this into a side stretch. Come up and over and just hold. Take a deep breath in and slowly release. And have 2 breaths for your hold. That's nice and slow and steady. Looking up to the ceiling to extend that stretch, pushing into that leg for a further twist. Then bringing it into a sitting cat-cow. Squeezing out your chest, but really nice and slow. So curve out, and then curve in. Lovely. Bringing your hands inside your legs, pulling up, and hold. Inhale, exhale, and then come down to the start. So go in your own time, but it wants to be nice and slow and steady. So I'm pushing out against the inside of my leg for added resistance, for this stretch and this mobilization. I'm rotating my upper spine to mobilize and help it feel that little bit better. And then bringing it back to a sitting cat-cow, just to release that back. And then take it into pelvic rolls. Focus on your pelvis, going one way, and then the other. One way, and the other. And reaching back, and then coming down, holding for a hamstring stretch. Come up, stretch your chest out, then come down and stretch those hamstrings. Easing your back up and over. Taking it to one foot, going to your left foot, and then going to your right foot. Well done. Just letting your body move and feel free and mobile. And then into a nice stretch here. You're on your ball, so you come forward, your hands come to the side, and you just let your back stretch out over the ball. You can go into a bridge position if you want to, or you just let your hands hang to the side. And let yourself just lie there. Take a few deep breaths in and out. You can extend into the bridge if you wish. Just feel your back ease. And just open up those muscles. And then from here, slowly coming onto the floor. Bringing the ball to the front. Grab a band or a towel for your hamstring stretch. And ease off those hamstrings. Pushing your hands against your thigh, take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Extend that heel up towards the ceiling. Bring the toe down to you. And when you're ready, switch your legs over. Put your hand into that thigh. And release and bring it into the spinal twist. Let the ball just go. And bring your leg over, put your top hand on for some more pressure. And release your back into the floor. When you're ready, coming up and over. And then bring it into a tuck position and just rock back and forth. From here, come onto all fours. Lift your hips up and stretch off those calves. Drive your heels into the floor. You can walk into your body and then walk out. Really feel the stretch in those calves. From here, come to all fours, extend out into front hold, front plank, and then come down into a pigeon. Let your body come down and soften into the stretch. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, try and extend that stretch. And switch over your legs when you're ready. Sit. And then come out and take it to child's pose, so your knees are out. Come back. And then reach forward. Sinking your chest towards the floor. Add movement, go side to side. And then from here, bring yourself down to the floor and let yourself just lie. Bring your palms up to the ceiling. Take a few deep breaths in and out. And let your body just soften into the floor. Take a deep breath in and slowly release out. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, feel the muscles in your face start to release and relax. Inhale to cleanse your body. And exhale to release any tensions. Release the muscles in your jaw, around your eyes, around your forehead. Let the tension release from the crown of your head all the way down to your neck, around your ears or brow. On your next exhale, feel the tension release from your neck and your shoulders. Allowing those muscles to release and relax. And focus from the top of your neck all the way down to the bottom of your spine. Each part of your vertebrae releasing and relaxing. Each exhale of your breath, you relax that little bit further. Focusing on the lower area of your spine where tension is held. Allow that tension to release. And into your glutes and your pelvic floor. Take that feeling of relaxation into the front of your torso, letting your lungs relax as you inhale and exhale. Put your hands on your stomach to help release any tension be held in your stomach. And then let your legs just release and relax. Focus on your left leg from the top of your leg, the hip, down the front of your leg, the back of your leg to your knees. Feel your calves to release into the floor. And your right leg, from your hips, the front of your leg, the backs of your legs, your calves. Relax and release. Feel your body release from the top of the crown of your head and let the exhale of your breath travel through the whole body. Releasing any tension that you find, giving your bodies just some time to be. Focus on the deep breath in and long slow breath out. Imagine you've got a book on your stomach and your stomach rises as you inhale and just falls gently as you exhale. Inhale and exhale. Allow your body to feel relaxed. It's good for your mind as well as your muscles. Just to stop and release and relax. Take note of what's happening in your mind. Let it calm. And when you feel in times of tension, come back to this moment. Deep inhale and exhale. And just let your body lie here for a couple of minutes. Focus on you and your body and how it's feeling. Focus on what you can do to build yourself up. What you need to do to look after you. The stronger you are, the stronger you can be for others. The stronger the tree, the healthier the fruit. Take a deep breath in and hold that breath and slowly release that breath traveling through your body. On your next inhale, bring your legs into a tuck and give yourself a little hug. Let your legs fall side to side and then come up to sitting. And just ease off your shoulders. Just have a little release, side to side. Well done, just release your neck, side, let it fall to the front. And just do any stretches that you need just to finish up.
Thanks, Kirsty. I've got to go because